Hi everyone, I'm Monica, HR expert helping foreigners reach their career goals and build lives in Korea. One thing people ask about is whether it's possible to get a job from overseas. Today's guest exactly did that, applied for a job and successfully secured an even leadership role in Korea. So I think her story will be really valuable for people watching this. Welcome, Theresia. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me today too.
Can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, so I'm Theresia. So I'm called Tere right now. I came from Indonesia. I currently work in a tech company in Korea and finally got to be able to have the opportunity to work here after around 2-3 years searching for the job from my home country, Indonesia.
So since you relocated to Korea, the environment must be really good because before you came to Korea, you told me you didn't experience a leadership role in your back home in country, but this time you actually secured a job, like a leadership position. So how are you doing lately?
It was actually out of the expectations. I think because you also know my process of finding the job, it was originally an IC position, but when I came to Korea and then I started to work with the C-levels and with the team, I think they gained this kind of trust to entrust me with the role, given my experience as well, because I have like total 6 years before working here. So I think that's why they believed in that I can actually have the positions and help the company better as a team lead rather than just an IC. That's what I think.
I see. Yeah, so when we first met, you're still working and living in your home country,
yes.
Right? And when I first met you in person in Korea, I was like so excited. Oh, finally we made this happen, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me more about the process of job searching overseas?
Oh, it was very, very bad. So before I met you, if you remember, I told you that it was 2 years before I finally find your LinkedIn post. I was doing everything by myself. I make two resume, one in English, one in Korean, and just randomly choosing find the roles from LinkedIn and find your post, which is a really, really lifesaver. And then I get to know about the program. It kind of helped me focus more on what I need to develop to be able to increase my chances and opportunities to be able to get hired. You also told me like, you know, Korean CV is not always working, so it depends on the company that you want to apply. So that's also really opened my eyes. The different formatting and template based on the company's type in Korea. So it's really, really helped me to kind of strategize. And then, yeah, I finally got several interviews and then got the offer from this company. You also helped me prepare with the interview because I was very nervous.
We did a mock interview.
Yeah, we did a mock-up as well because the interview apparently it joined like English and in Korean. So yeah, it was a very rolling up and down 6 months, but I'm glad it's passed. Thank you for your help.
It worked out beautifully.
Yeah. It feels a little bit strange that I could gain a lot of things in 6 months with the right directions and guidance compared to 2 years of doing a lot of internal volumes. I think that's really, really eye-opening for me to know what to do before actually doing it.
Right. Actually, you told me I should have found you earlier.
You should have made the post 2 years earlier, but yeah, I mean, I think it's the right time that I get to see your LinkedIn and then your program. So yeah, it was great. I think great timing.
Right. So how has your life been so far after relocating?
First of all, the winter passed. I'm really happy right now. People in my company is really, really kind, so I'm happy with that. They really helped me. I can speak Korean to some certain extent, but they were very kind to talk to me like slower because I work in a tech company. So they were very, very kind to talk to about like in the tech English version. People generally that I interact outside of work is also all very, very kind. I have always have a pleasant experience. Get to sightseeing a lot. Now the weather is warm. Try Tarani, go to the Han River. So people say it's still honeymoon phase because it's just 3 months after since I came, but I'm having a good time so far.
Right. So when I actually first met you, there was one really impressive thing was about your TOEIC score. Because I knew that you didn't like live in Korea, but that time you already had TOEIC 6.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
So what made you like learn Korean so hard, and how did you make that happen?
I think the The first, like the biggest driver is because I know I want to work here. I have like this interest, and I work in a tech company. So I was already kind of stressing with the fact that even the English in my original language when it comes to tech is already a lot different. Moreover, when it's Korea. So I learned topic which is give myself a safety net of being able to talk other things that is not the top language, so like just the daily active conversations and business Korean, so that when it comes to the tech, I can have more time to actually learn that. So that's why I think I work so hard to get level 6 to just give myself a level of safety net of being able to communicate in a business environment.
So actually, whenever we had a session, despite that high topic score, you were not confident in speaking.
Yes, because the topic is only test you on writing, listening, and reading. They don't really test you on speaking. So having sessions with you, I remember you kind of forced me like, no, we have to start learning like speaking in Korea right now. And so I think it's also very helpful that I have like this accountability partner, right, to be able to speak in Korean. It was very, very helpful to prep me here.
I actually insisted that, okay, we gotta do the session fully in Korean.
Yeah. I was like, there are many times like, what? But yeah, I think it's really, really helpful because now it's not as foreign when it comes to talking to people before I came here.
Right.
Yeah.
And whenever we have a session, actually, I was able to see progress.
Oh.
And then I gave you like praise and encouragement. Oh yeah, actually your speaking has been improving.
Yeah. I practiced a lot, and then I remember you also gave me a lot of feedback. It was supposed to be a career coach, but I remember that you do a lot of things that you don't need to do. You also fixed my Korean, like my bottom and everything. So I was really, really grateful, and it's really, really useful to prepare my life here. As a person who's working in Korean.
Right. Yeah. So did you feel more confident in the actual interview? In Korean?
Yeah, I think for the interview, it's just rather than confidence, I just know what questions to anticipate when it comes to like the interview. But it's really more helpful when I start actually working, because of the wording that you gave to me, and then all of this
business Korean
business words like 갈등 and things like that. They don't really teach you. Right. But you gave me that word, so when they first talk about me on that words, I already know what they refer to. So it's a lot more comfortable for me to kind of navigate the business and then the 사회생활 in Korea. Yeah.
So Theresia, a lot of people abroad watching this video, and a lot of them actually want to get a job like abroad, even with visa sponsorship, right? Like you. Yeah. So do you have any advice for those people?
Personally, I was also almost give up before I came here because, again, if you remember, I also consulted you, should I just come on D10 and then should I just take a language school and things like that. But I think the first and foremost is what I learned. You need to kind of strategize your approach. For me, I really want to work in tech because it's really related to my experience. And knowing my special values compared to other people, really, and kind of pinpoint which industries and in which companies that I want to work, what kind of quality that I bring to the company is really, really important. And one thing that I really, really remember is that having somebody who's in Korea, in my case, it's you telling me how the system works, what kind of CV you need to use, if you need a cover letter, the different platforms that you might need to have. I think it's really, really need to do. So to summarize, I think first of all, you need somebody who actually in Korea to kind of help you navigate, and then strategize accordingly based to what you want to achieve here.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm sure, it's gonna be so encouraging for a lot of overseas applicants.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. If you're currently trying to build a career in Korea from overseas, I hope our conversation gave you some encouragement. See you next time.